Hello, this is
Hello.
who am I speaking with?
You're speaking to Gerry.
Gerry. Gerry
Yes.
the artist.
Sir.
And we are in Highland Park. Beautiful place. It's currently 2:12. That's might be significant because also believe in numerology and stuff. Yeah. So, what is creativity to you?
That's such a hard question. I think creativity is anything you want it to be. It's very subjective. Depends on the person. I think creativity to me is doing what I love, making it big, bold, and innovative.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What do you mean by innovative?
Trying to think myself, not creative. Something outside the box, something that someone has never done.
And so, are you constantly looking at what people have done to say, "Oh, this has never been done before"?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I think I like to get my inspiration from myself, which is why I don't like looking at other artists, if that makes sense. But I like using them for inspiration. But I like inspiration from me.
Yeah. I heard Dave Chappelle. He was like, he can't listen to other comedians because he just loves his art so much that it would affect him in a way.
Yeah.
And
But that makes sense because I feel like by then he will literally manipulate it and then make it as his own, even though it's not his own.
I feel like what he had seen, he make it his own.
It will be his own, but it's not necessarily authentic.
Yeah. Take me to look at it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's perfect spot.
You work better under pressure, or do you like to take your time?
I like to take my time, but for some reason I always work under pressure. So it's very contradicting.
Yeah. If you have like 5, can you give it give me like an example? Like maybe you had a project due and then you slacked off for a long time. Oh, they cut it down then.
Oh, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah. There was some beautiful flowers here.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. Cut it down.
As for the project, do you know what? The recent one that I did for my assignment, that one, as much as it came out good, it was still quite rushed.
Yeah.
Because I think I remember spending weeks just skipping uni because I didn't know what to do. So I just ran away from the problem. And that just didn't work in my favor. Anyway.
Oh wow. You didn't know what to do in what way? Like you didn't have an idea of what to create?
Yeah. I think everyone was so ahead and then I was just still stuck.
Yeah.
And then I was just tired and then it became an everything problem.
Oh.
So yeah.
I find for me it's like if I have an assignment or like a project or even like a project or like a personal project,
Yeah.
I get what I need. And almost like I let the ingredients cook in my brain for a bit, in my spirit for a bit. So I can leave it for like some time. So like, and it seems like I'm not doing the work, but I'm doing the work inward. It's like, it's like I don't immediately attack it. I leave it for some time, and then I let it like cook inside.
Yeah.
And then when it's ready, like I feel like then when it's ready, it comes like, okay, no, I'll do this then, I'll do that then, I'll do that then. That's me.
Yeah.
I let it cook inward.
Do you know what? I feel like that's me as well. Yeah. And I think that's what I think my tutor was saying to me a lot. Because I feel like a lot of people in my course, they love just doing stuff in their sketchbook straight away. But I just don't really like using the sketchbook. It's so weird, but I don't really like it. I just prefer having everything in my mind, plan it out, and then execute it.
Yeah.
Even writing down, I don't really like writing stuff down either. I just like saying it aloud.
Yeah.
Or like having it in my head.
Oh. You don't like to write down?
I mean, sometimes, but sometimes, a lot of the time, it just feels a bit long.
Yeah.
And then eventually I feel like I'm forgetting what I'm even trying to say in the first place.
There'll come a time where there'll be more people in nature. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, because of the way we are advancing rapidly digitally,
Yeah.
there'll be a time where this will be very expensive. Yeah. This will be very, very expensive.
I think that would be a sad reality.
Yeah.
I can see that happening.
Yeah.
Hearts just feel so free.
Yeah.
And I think they're trying to make everything expensive one way or another.
Exactly.
I don't like that idea.
Yeah.
It's very bare and free.
Mm-hmm. If you had the opportunity, like on this bench, your greatest inspiration, dead or alive, who would it be to talk to?
Biggest inspiration.
Yeah.
I really want to say Jesus.
Oh,
I really want to see him.
that's beautiful. What would you say to Jesus?
I mean, a lot. I would be like, I don't know. I just want to say, like, how did you do all of this? Like, I know how, but genuinely, how did you do all that you did, and you made it through?
Do you feel the pressure sometimes to get things done, or you can't get things done?
Feel the pressure.
Because it's like, so like this question is like you're asking, like, how did he do what he had to go through? How did he do what he had to do, even through what he had to go through, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you have things that you want to do, but you can't pass certain obstacles, even as a creative?
Yes, but I think it's not in my head right now. I'd have to do a lot of thinking, but I feel like there's definitely something there.
Yeah. Okay, so break it. Okay, so now, why Jesus though? Why not Picasso or Michelangelo or Donatello or Salvador Dali or
like all those other artists?
Yeah, all those other artists.
I feel like historical artists. I feel like for a start, I feel like their art doesn't really interest me, in my personal opinion.
Ooh, that's deep, girl.
I think
that's
I think a lot of people are not gonna like that.
Yeah.
But I just don't think they interest me. Number one, and I think number two, I just don't really care for them. I'm not gonna lie. But like someone like Jesus, someone who's been there, someone who knows me, literally even before I formed in the room, I'd want to see him.
So that means no one really, no, you can't trace your artistic, your desire to paint and have paintings and stuff to a particular artist. Like, you didn't see someone's artwork and you were like, I want to create this.
I have, but I'll say more in my style. But I think a lot of artists don't make me go, I want to do that. I want to do something that I want to do, and it's my original idea.
Yeah. But in that case, who did you see that was like because it's not at least one example, like one person you saw, you're like, I want to create something like that.
There's a painting in my mind, but I've
Mm-hmm.
forgotten the name of the artist.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember I went to the Tate Modern, and I think this was during GCSE times.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a lady, and she had her hair. She had her hands in like a hair which looked like an afro,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't look like an afro as well.
Mm.
And I think the more I analysed the painting, the more I was like, wow, there's so many more hidden meanings from it. And I think that really inspired me to have hidden meanings in my artwork.
Hidden meanings.
Yes.
So do you like rap? You like to decode rap lyrics then, or like?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it is like
Yes.
like
Yes.
or like poetry to get the deeper meaning of stuff.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
What do you listen to in rap?
I'll say I think with rap, I mostly listen to UK rap nowadays.
Yeah.
I definitely love listening to Day,
Yeah.
Swansea.
Yeah. You don't strike me as someone who listens to rap music.
Really?
Honestly, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I like listening to a lot of genres.
Really?
Quite a few.
I can imagine you bump like.
I love giving the little one too.
Oh, I understand. I see. Okay.
What do you think I'd listen to?
Like, how can I say this? Something with a lot of like dark chords. Like, dun, 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 dun.
Is that the aura I give off?
That's side, one side, and maybe like a string thing, or maybe listen to like Afro beats.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you like classical music?
I think I just appreciate it.
Yeah, you don't really listen to it.
Yeah, not necessarily listen to it, but I can definitely appreciate it.
Yeah. I think that's a good thing you said. Like, you might not necessarily listen to something. That doesn't mean you shouldn't appreciate it.
Yeah.
No, it's like if you don't listen to what I listen to, yeah, you're in a different class of person. Or it's if I don't like it, it's not worthy of being appreciated.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's right. It's like maybe you might not like Afrobeat, or you might not like this particular artist or artwork, but you should still appreciate it.
Exactly.
That's
But there's a lot of artists I can definitely just like sit back and appreciate because I
Yeah.
know they definitely work hard.
Yeah.
But their music just isn't for me. And
Exactly.
that's okay.
Exactly. Oh yeah. For me, it was like the first time I heard Black Friday. It's a rap song with Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole.
Yeah.
I remember I was at the back of my car. When I was young, was a child, like I was sitting in the back. My dad was in front. He was driving. He had parked the car. I had the headphones in. Then, doom, doom, doom. This is not like rap water. Can you handle it? I don't know. And I remember the sun on my right side of my face. Like, it's so vivid.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. I remember the whole industry being in shambles. I was like, what the? I was like, what the flip is this, man?
Was it Kendrick?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a feeling.
Yeah, I was like, what the flip is this? I didn't even know what it really was. It took me somewhere off.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, like he's using the same words I normally use, but it's before I listened to rap, but I was more like listening to singing and like songs and like progressions and choirs and all that. But it's when I heard Black Friday, it's like, oh man, no, there's something called rap music.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Wow, that was beautiful. Thanks for listening. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. See you soon.